Hello, water signs, and welcome back to my channel. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, then this reading is divinely for you. So this is the first time that I'm actually combining all of the elements in a video, and I will have the timestamps in the description box and also in the comments. If you are new to this channel, welcome. Hi, my name is Bianca. Some of you guys know me as Miss J on the channel, and welcome to Wisdom and Light. This is going to be your energy check-in regarding your zodiac sign and what I see for each sign. So again, I am going to have the timestamps in the comments and in the description box. Now, this is just going to be a live shuffle, live pull, and we're just going to see what are the messages that the water signs need to hear. So we're going to start off with Scorpio. Hello to all the Scorpios out there. This message is for Scorpio, so tune in. I will link Pisces and Cancer in the comment section and the description box, okay? So Scorpio, I don't know, I felt called to focus on Scorpio first. Yeah, granted. I don't know, this felt like Scorpio. I heard Scorpio loud and clear. Oh, Scorpio, messages that Scorpio needs to hear for their highest good and protection during this time. Scorpio. The Ten of Cups is showing up for Scorpio. I love that for you guys. Also, give this video a thumbs up if you're excited. And also, I do have availability if you would like to book a personal reading with me. The link is also in the description box down below. I'm trying to make sure that I say that because I tend to forget. But yes, it's been a pleasure connecting with some of you that have already booked for the month of August, but I will have September available as well. So if you would like to contact me for a personal reading, then that's where you can find me on my website. We have also the King of Swords reversed, the Page of Swords reversed, the Three of Wands reversed. I want to pull some oracle now. Shuffle some oracle. Messages that Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising needs to hear for their highest good and protection. Okay, strategy. It's also right here for Scorpio. I'm gonna like. So what I just heard loud and clear for Scorpio, I just heard this as I was focusing. I am no longer denying myself of what it is that I deserve. I am calling in what I want. I am shifting, I am changing, and I am being abundantly clear about where this chapter of my life is headed. Scorpio, if you didn't know before, there's this deep, deep, deep understanding now that how it has been, it needs to change. Now, I don't know your story, Scorpio, because there's so many of you that's listening to this message in particular. Whether you are going through the best time of your life or you are navigating some difficult shifts and changes, one thing is very certain for Scorpio. Scorpio is no longer denying themselves what they deserve. And I feel that Scorpio is going after what it is that they want unapologetically. And I love that for Scorpio because it's been a very long time coming. This took a lot of soul reflecting. This took a lot of cleansing. This took a lot of bravery to step into this new beginning, right? I just feel that you guys are ready for the next chapter, the next phase, and you're calling it all in. You're welcoming it all in because for a lot of you, you've been in a interesting space. You've been in between worlds, if that makes any sense. Because again, there could be a lot of Scorpios that are having the time of their lives right now, but it's all because you took a chance and it didn't happen overnight. It's all because you faced your fears. It's all because you decided to put your art out there. You decided to share what was really going on because maybe you kept this quiet for a very long time. You worked so hard for what it is that you're about to experience. And for a lot of Scorpios, I just feel that for the rest of this year, You're going to see how good life can get, but it's because you did everything that was necessary throughout this entire year or throughout the past 6 months. There's a reward that is guaranteed. And I just feel that a lot of you guys are ready, whether that be you're ready to finally open yourself up, you're ready to finally move, you're ready to finally share your art, you're ready to, dare I say, even let something go or let it be because it has reached its end. And if anyone understands transformation, it's Scorpio. If anyone understands what it's like to actually walk through fire and live to tell the tale, it's Scorpio. And no, you guys are not a fire sign. However, you understand how hot it can get and you know what it takes to cool yourself down. So Scorpio, you have faced a lot of your fears, and I feel that the divine is shining a light on that because maybe there's a lot of focus on other things that are out of your control, whether that be relationship dramas. I kind of see that here. But there is an emphasis for Scorpio to not lean in so much on what they can't fix or change or even control, right? Because I feel that for a lot of Scorpios, there's a lot of things that are going on. There's a lot of things that's going on that no matter how much you prayed about it, no matter how much you hoped for the best, you already received the download that this was going to happen, Scorpio. You already knew that this was probably going to reach the conclusion that it did, right? For some of you, like this message may not hit for a lot of you, but it's hitting for some. And I feel that a lot of you grieved whatever that this was. There was an ending that happened for Scorpio, or realizing that someone has changed, realizing that it can no longer go back to where it was. Even reflecting on this ongoing thing we call life. It could be becoming a parent. It can be stepping into that career path that you have worked so hard for. There's definitely something here where there's a lot of self-reflection for Scorpio. And I just feel like you guys are ready to stand in your light and shine. Because again, you have been putting in the work, Scorpio. I see that here, and I just feel like, you know, it's funny, an ice cream truck just drove by. That never normally happens because there's rarely ever ice cream trucks that drive down my street. But that talks about sweetness and just kind of tapping back into that. I feel that for Scorpio. Now, let me talk about the cards that I see here. I have the Nine of Cups. No, excuse me, the Ten of Cups, which I love that that's here. But then I have the King of Swords reversed, and then I have the Page of Swords reversed, and then I also have the Three of Wands in an upright position. The King of Swords reverse and the Page of Swords reverse is the mess. It's the drama. It's the question mark that you're going to be receiving answers to. It's the waiting for something to pull through, but it hasn't pulled through as of yet because it's still not ready to reveal itself, or it hasn't reached its conclusion, or it's not ready yet. Think of this as if you're baking something in the oven, you can't keep opening the oven to see if it's ready yet. Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? Is it ready yet? It's not gonna finish on time if you keep disturbing it. You have to just let it be. There's just something about the King of Swords reversed. I see that also as, for a lot of Scorpios, paying attention to your paperwork, making sure that things are in order, making sure that nothing is out of place, because something could happen where if you need something, if you have to submit something, the spelling could be wrong. This kind of feels like a Mercury retrograde hoopla, whatever that is. So just make sure that you're double checking everything before you click send. Make sure that everything is in order. I just keep hearing money. Money's owed to Scorpio. Money's going to be coming in Scorpio's hands. I see that for Scorpio as well. And it feels like it was something that was not just, something that wasn't fair. It really depends. It could be you owe money or money is owed to you, especially with the institution kind of card coming up with the Hierophant. Yeah, that's structure. Yeah, see that for Scorpio as well. But I just feel, Scorpio, you're in a better space than you were before, if I'm really being honest with you. Honestly, truly, I feel like I had to do your reading first because I just felt called, and I feel that a lot of you guys have been going through an interesting time, but the reward the reward. Some of you guys could be traveling, moving. I see that here for a lot of you. And emotional, what's the word? Someone actually meeting you where you're at emotionally. For a lot of Scorpios, it could be someone confessing how they feel about you. I feel a confession coming towards Scorpio very soon. Someone telling you how much they love you. And this kind of reminds me of this show that's trending right now. I was on Twitter just kind of minding my business, and I saw that this show, I forgot what it was called. It was called I Was Pretty This Summer. It was something like that. I think you might know what I'm talking about. It used to be a book and now it's developing a show. It's on Amazon Prime Video if you want to see it. I'm going to make sure to link the name of it so I can show you guys what I'm talking about, because I literally just stumbled across it. But I saw a video of this man professing his love to this woman on the beach, and it was like this whole scene, and he was like, don't marry him, marry me. I just feel like for Scorpio, you're getting a confession. You're finally getting the truth about something. Something is just going to fall on your lap. Like, you're finally going to get clarity. Now, for a lot of you, this clarity can feel like a breakthrough. It can feel like, I knew this was going on. I knew you felt this way. I knew it because I had a dream about it, because I just knew that something was going to happen, because I went through so much, or I was so scared, or I had to fight, or I had to endure. And now this is here, or now I'm hearing this, and this gives me closure. For a lot of Scorpio, you're definitely getting a declaration of love, or again, a truth being revealed to you, Scorpio. I feel that just in the deepest depths of my soul. And the fact that I saw that scene of that man just saying, please don't do this, just be with me, I was wrong, I should have did this, I should have did that. And if it's not something as grand as a love confession, it just feels like you get that email, you get that congratulations, you've completed something, and this is something for you to celebrate, Scorpio. I really do. Now, yeah, the Hierophant, the King of Swords, and the Page of Swords is reversed, so this is just that warning that if there was any like legal litigation, the law, paperwork, please pay attention to that. Another thing I'm picking up for Scorpio is paying attention to I'm seeing cars, so maintenance on cars, making sure also to, I just heard I'm late, I'm late, I'm late. So make sure that you plan ahead so you're not late, because things can happen where it intercepts. And I feel like the interruptions is here because whatever that you're about to accomplish, there are forces that be, evil eye, people that don't want to see you win. They want to speak bad on it. So I'm going to say this again because I've said this in my other readings regarding Scorpio, but Scorpio, your superpower is your secrecy. Your superpower is not telling people what your next move is. The moment you share, and even with someone that you love, keep this to yourself until this just comes out, or you share this with someone you deeply trust because you're getting ready to start it. You know what I mean? I would just be very careful of what you share, because this is big, this is amazing, this is beautiful, this is a breakthrough, and you have eyes on you. People are wondering what you're going to do next, or why her and not me, why him and not me. Okay, there's proposals for Scorpio, there's traveling coming up for Scorpio, there is just good news coming up for Scorpio. But mind you, it's well deserved, because I feel like a lot of you guys have been quietly fighting a lot of battles and navigating through so much grief. You know what I mean? So this just feels like it's long overdue. You're getting everything back that you deserve. You know what I mean? And death, and then the 10 of Pentacles. I mean, Scorpio, I just feel like you're collecting what belongs to you. You're getting back your reparations. You're getting back what was supposed to be for you. And it's been a long time coming, Scorpio. Long time coming. You should celebrate this. This is a milestone. This is amazing. Now, if you've been going through a difficult time, you're reaching a conclusion of what needs to change. And that too is something to celebrate. That too is a victory, because the gift in itself of you understanding what you have to do next is the clarity. Because maybe you've been confused for a very long time, and now you know what it is that you have to do. So we have the second chakra, which is the sacral chakra, goddess of the moon, which rules emotion, the world. We have the fourth chakra, which is why I feel so deeply. There is just a love confession. And I just feel like, again, it's time for you to hear this. I don't know, Scorpio. You're just getting clarification on something, a breakthrough on something. Someone getting revealed, and now it's like, yes, justice. I feel that so strongly for Scorpio. Strategy is also here too. So again, this talks, and then the Eight of Pentacles shows up reverse. So again, this talks about, please do not share what this is, what breakthrough that's about to come towards you. I feel very strongly for that, Scorpio. Okay? This feels like a blessing, but yeah, something, Seven of Swords, something is happening. You're suspicious of it. You're keeping an eye on it. You have every right to feel that way about it. But Seven of Wands reverse, that's a good sign that it turns around. And the Four of Wands is, again, a form of celebration. But best believe clarity is here. The truth is here. That confession is here. And it's just going to be so sweet because you felt for so long that they felt one way, or it was one way, but it was actually the opposite. Or you felt that I keep experiencing this, or I keep having these setbacks. You're about to get a breakthrough. So Scorpio, it can't get any better than this. I can feel the weight being lifted off of you. It's been a very long time. And the weight itself could just be you holding yourself back from loving someone fully because you're scared. It could really just be, am I ready to really like love this person or let this person in? Or am I ready to try again? Am I ready to trust this? So I'm going to ask the divine, can you trust this? Can you trust this? Can you trust this? Six of Pentacles, as long as the energy itself is being reciprocated though. You can trust it if they're giving something to you in the way that you're giving something to them. It can't be just one way anymore. It has to be an equal exchange, meaning I paid for something, I'm getting something in return. It can be, I was there for you, so hopefully when I need it, you'll be there for me. It has to be worth your while. But I feel a deep confession. And Scorpio, I don't know, a lot of you have to sit with that. You have to sit with if you think that this is worth it, or if they deserve a response, or for a lot of you, you might decide that, you don't deserve it, but it's still a victory for you because it's like, all this time you made me feel like I was wrong, or you made it seem like it was this. I'm getting the last laugh. That's what it really feels like. That's what the reading is giving. But you've been suspicious of all of this energy, of the sneakiness, Seven of Swords. So you're finally getting a aha. Whether it be in litigation, lawsuit, it can be in your love life, it can be in career, it can be even in family. You're getting a sign that you were right this entire time, and there's a breakthrough that's here. So Scorpio, that is what I'm getting for you. It feels good. It feels, honestly, this is the most lighthearted reading that I've done for Scorpio in quite some time. There was another one I did that felt similar to this, but Scorpio, you're in a very good place. This just feels like you fought the fight, and now there's a reward here for being so courageous with this, for handling this better than you used to. There's just something that's God is gonna give something back to you. What you lost, you're getting something back. It may not replace the person, because there's just some people, they're irreplaceable. There's experiences that you know what I mean? But you're going to gain something else that's going to bring you joy. And I pray that all of you are open to receive whatever that is, whether that be a new connection, a new opportunity, a new friend even. I hope you're ready to embrace and experience that. So, Scorpio, this is your reading. I feel very good. I feel very positive about what's ahead of you. Despite the friction, it feels good. It feels very, very good. And before I go, Scorpio, I feel like whatever that you're about to accomplish, I feel that for Scorpio, you've proven that you can do it, or you've accepted that, you know what, I do want this, I do want love, I do want more, I do want this. Now you can turn that energy back around to you. You can focus on your sanctuary. You can focus on rebuilding. You can focus on maintaining your home. You can focus on your health. You can focus on just what makes you happy, because you're no longer in that fight or flight mode. You're just existing. You're literally just existing. And I love that Scorpio's in this place of I am just a plant, and I wait for it to rain so I can get nourished, and I'm in the sun and I'm just getting everything that I need. I don't have to work hard to build the garden. I'm now enjoying the garden that I have built. That's what I'm feeling for Scorpio. Sending you guys so much love. Thank you so much for being with me during this time and sharing this space with me. Leave a comment down below if you are a Scorpio and let me know if this did resonate with you. Whether it be you're going to be receiving a hard truth or a beautiful truth, there's just some level of peace that I feel for Scorpio, because at least now you can focus on yourself or let this be and see where life takes you. Sending you guys so much love, and we will be back probably like in a few months or something. But love you guys so much, and thank you so much for listening. Bye. Hello guys, welcome back. If your zodiac sign is in the sign Pisces, if your sun, moon, or rising is in Pisces, then this reading is divinely for you. Thank you so much for clicking on this element video. I know it's a little different because I normally separate them, but the videos itself, not sure, things are changing. They don't get as many views, so a lot of you suggested for me to combine them in 4 videos and have the timestamps and just group them in elements. So I've decided to give it a shot because a lot of you guys still ask for them, even though they don't get as many views as they used to. There's like a huge difference from back then to now, but we're here. And this reading is for Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. This is going to be your reading and energy check-in. I don't know where the divine is going to take me. I don't know what the divine has in store, and I'm just as present as you guys are listening. So this message is for Pisces, and let's dive in and get started. What are messages that Pisces need to hear for their highest good and protection? Take a deep breath, shake off all the jitters. This is a safe space. I say this to my clients all the time, but I'm saying this to you. Thank you for sharing this space with me. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, the link is in the description box down below. I think I have the last week of August available, and I will probably be having September available as well. I tend to make the announcements on my Instagram and my social media, and I'm trying to use my TikTok more. So everything's in the description box down below. So Pisces, how have you been? Speaking of Pisces, there is a friend I need to connect with because she connected with me and she's a Pisces, so I gotta send her a what's up. I feel like Pisces have been off the grid. Yeah, Pisces have, yep, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, Pisces have been awfully quiet. Very quiet. It's like I walked in. It's like I walked in a library and it's quiet, and how dare you make noise. That's like the vibe that I'm getting from Pisces right now. No disrespect, by the way. It's just kind of like, shh. I just want peace. I don't want any drama. I just want to be happy. I just want to like zone out, and please don't bring too much noise. Take your shoes off before you walk in. Don't make a mess. Don't make a scene. Don't do too much. Kind of like the vibe I'm getting from Pisces. I don't need There is a warning message that's showing up for Pisces though, but let's dive in a little bit more because you guys got the Fool twice. What? Temperance. Pisces, sun, moon, Venus, or rising, the world, the Page of Swords, the Knight of Cups. Wow, Pisces, you're literally being nudged to jump into something brand new and fresh. The Fool showing up not once but twice, that is taking a leap of faith. Like really diving into what feels good, what feels right. I love this message for Pisces, and I feel that you all have been working really hard on just balancing yourself out and just kind of keeping the noise out, because that's what I was getting in the beginning of the reading. Like you guys just really being adamant about, please don't disturb the peace. Please don't do too much. Wouldn't be shocked if some of you guys are taking social media breaks or detoxing, unfollowing a lot of people, decentering, and really thinking about all of the blessings that are in front of your life and asking yourself, am I going to go for it? And the Fool kind of talks about you going for it, actually. And then the Two of Pentacles reversed. Boundaries. Pisces is recalibrating. Pisces needs the silence. They're holding on to whatever peace that they have because I don't know what's going on. It just feels like things were just disturbing you guys, and now it's finally at a place where it's making sense, it's peaceful, and you just don't want that to get disturbed. So Pisces, this could feel like something outside of yourself, a person, a situation is resurfacing, and I just feel like you have every right to shut this down. You have every right to push this away from you. You have every right to be like, nope. You have every right to not answer that phone call. You do not have to answer that phone call. You do not have to respond. You do not have to be present. You do not have to agree to keep the peace. You can just let it go for right now. And then on the flip side, right? Because there's a flip side. There's always a flip side. I just feel like for Pisces, things are getting so much better for you guys. Like things are turning around. Like even though I'm picking up on confusion, the confusion is solely about a situation that has not been making sense to you. Outside of whatever the fa la 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 that I'm picking up on, again, there is a lot that Pisces can look forward to, literally. So I feel like the energy itself should shift into that because I feel like a lot of you guys are ready to try again, to date, to start that business, to really just step into your power. But there could be something that's the kind of dragging you down or you're overthinking something, and that is what's going to rob you of your joy. That is what's going to take away everything that you've worked so hard for, and for what? You know what I mean, Pisces? So just, I say, don't let this bring you down, whatever that this is. I don't know what this is, whatever, right? Focus on what you are cultivating for yourself because it's very easy for other forces to kind of step in and shake things up because, just because. And you deserve to shut that out and give yourself happiness, but don't try to understand it. Don't try to read into it too much. Just, it's none of your business, it's none of your concern. And right now, a lot of Pisceans are demanding their respect. They're demanding what I give, I should get that back. And don't treat me any certain kind of way. It's when you fall for like the okey doke and you continue the toxic pattern, that's when you get that 10 of swords or all of that other stuff that I saw in the reading. And it doesn't have to be that way because you have the power to shift this into what you need it to be. So if that means you're walking away from whatever, you're walking away from it. But that's just a warning message for Pisces that are dealing with people or situations that may try to rob you of your joy. Other than that, there's flirtation here, there's new connections, there's new opportunities. I feel like I want you guys to focus on your Knight of Cups. Focus on that energy. Focus on what's being given to you, like the sweetness of life, rather than the confusion that you have fought so hard to get yourself out of. And once Pisces doesn't care anymore, they don't care anymore because Pisces gives a lot of space for people to make it right or for the situation to resolve itself, because you guys normally tend to go with the flow. But when the flow is not making any sense, you guys are going to flow somewhere else. Because remember, the Pisces is the mermaid, it's the fish. If the fish stops swimming, the fish dies. So Pisces is like, I'm going to get up and keep going because this isn't making any sense, or this is creating a risk factor. This is kind of bringing in something that I have worked so hard to get away from. So Pisces energy is calling in that balance. And it's so funny that the new moon, whenever I upload this, the new moon may be out by the time a lot of you guys see this. There's a new moon in the sign of Virgo, which is the opposite sign. It's the opposite of Pisces. Very pragmatic, very grounding energy. I feel like Pisces are trying to ground themselves and create plans and to make sense of a lot of the things that have not been making sense. So I am feeling that for Pisces as well. We have the World, we have the Page of Swords, we have the Knight of Wands, we have the Knight of Cups, we have the Two of Pentacles reverse. I'm being guided to tell Pisces, I'm picking up on someone that I actually know. I might have to give them a call and say, hey, do some more research before you jump into that. Do some more research before you dive in. There's also a traveling opportunity coming up for Pisces. A lot of you guys could be traveling, relocating, doing something different. I see that for a lot of Pisceans. It feels relatively very good. Now, on the positive side for Pisces, I also feel that you're protecting your energy. You're not really welcoming in stuff that you feel is going to rock you. But I do feel that for a lot of you, if you're not in that space and it's just been relatively very happy, because remember, we're reading for like a big group of Pisces. I feel for a lot of you, meeting someone new, date nights, or sweet messages, sweet text messages, romance, rekindling. This could be a breakup and you guys got back together. This could be someone wanting to make amends with you. They no longer want to play this game, because I don't see the Two of Pentacles as juggling things. I see the Two of Pentacles as two people exchanging energy, but maybe it's underhanded, or it feels like subliminals. And I feel like with Pisces, you're like, you know what, let's make sense of this, because Ten of Swords, I don't like how this makes me feel. I want to call it out for what it is. Are we together or not? Are we friends or not? Because I'm intuitive. I feel this. Is it left or is it right? Because Pisces is like, you need to make it make sense to me before I'm out. Make it make sense before I detach. Make it make sense before I go to Atlantis and you'll never see me again. Make it make sense, because I'm going to tap back into my essence. I'm going to tap back into my divine femininity, my masculine energy. I'm going to pour back into me. So there could be a positive resolution to that. There could be a date. There could be, okay, fine, I like you. Fine, I feel this deeply for you. Fine, I want to see where this goes. But for a lot of you, you're cutting off anything that's not really making sense. That goes for career as well. You're starting over. You're regrouping. Some of you guys could even be like unfollowing people and stuff like that. Yeah, definitely a shift. Okay, community. So on the flip side, for a lot of Pisceans, I feel that this is going to be a beautiful time for reconnecting with friendships. So even though I feel that some of you guys could be releasing problematic friendships and connections and situations or whatever, things that are just kind of cloudy and not making sense, you're going to find community and talking to trusted sources, trusted people, like about, hey, what can I do about this? Or how can I go about this? Beautiful time for Pisceans to get readings. Beautiful time for Pisces to tap into a lot of spiritual work, so you can receive those downloads and receive those answers. It just feels like as a whole, a lot of you guys are just kind of like, you're looking at a situation that nobody can see. Like you can see that something's off. You can see that I just feel like, I don't trust this. And you're right to not trust it. You're right to feel a little weird about it. So how about, since it's not making sense to you, or since you feel what you feel, you have every right to take that step back and focus on the love that is presenting itself to you. Because for a lot of you, there's beautiful opportunities, there's offers, there's job opportunities showing up for Pisces placements. There's a congratulation letter that's coming in for Pisces. So rather than focusing on what's not making sense, because that tends to happen with Pisces, right? Because you guys are ruled by Neptune. Neptune can talk about dreams and other realities, but it can also create illusions. So you want to be careful, Pisces, of not drowning too much in the things that are not making sense. If it's not making sense, you need to walk away from this until it starts to make sense, until the people in question can give you clarity, can give you a straight answer. You know, a Pisces that kind of fits this energy. I don't think a lot of you know about this situation, but a lot of you brought it to my attention on Instagram. This reminds me of Cash Doll and the guy that she's dating right now. She went on social media, she broke up with him. It was like this whole thing. She was emotional. It was like this whole thing. But behind closed doors, it was probably giving what this reading is saying. It's like, make it make sense to me, because you're all over the place. Speak clearly, because I deserve honesty. And if you cannot give me that, then I'm going to take a step back and focus on me until you do. You know what I'm saying? So just food for thought. Food for thought. Yeah, the High Priestess. You know what it is that you have to do. Because the High Priestess, she's intuitive. She can see things that nobody else can. She's very knowledgeable. And so are you. You have these capabilities. And once you lean into the truth, once you lean into that feeling that you have, you don't need anyone to confirm anything. You don't even need me or this reading to confirm it. But this is just kind of like that. You're right to make this decision. You're right to walk away. You're right to feel suspicious. You're right. You're right. You're right. You're right. Now, what are you going to do about it? What should you do about it is the question. So that's for a lot of you that's just kind of like, I don't know, I don't know, I don't know. Now you know. Now you know. But other than that, Pisces, beautiful energy around you guys. Like, that's like the only little thing I was picking up on. But other than that, it feels positive. It just feels like if you hold on to what you don't understand and give this more energy than it deserves, then it's going to make it feel like you're drowning with it. And Spirit is saying detachment, or it's just going to bring unhappiness for you with the Ten of Cups reversed, Ten of Swords, and King of Swords. King of Swords is saying to guard your heart. If you don't, you're met with the Tower. So just, you know, gotta pick and choose what you're gonna put your energy towards. You can only control yourself. I see Pisces leaving. It's time to go. Taking a journey elsewhere. Disconnecting, dissociating. Yeah. Envy showing up reverse. Letting it be. Letting it go. Yeah, there it goes again with leaving. Bye. That's what I'm getting for Pisces. So, you know, it's got to make sense. It's got to make sense for the Pisces out there. And it will start making sense, but try not to force it. That's my best advice. Please don't try to force it. Just let it be. Let them. Let it be. For real. It will resurface when it's time. Focus on you right now. Give back to you. Because you have a lot to celebrate. I see good news coming towards Pisces too. I just want you guys to experience that good news and not put too much energy into the other stuff that, again, out of your control for now, you know? Give yourself grace. Celebrate the wins that are coming your way. Be kind to yourself. And I hope and pray that everything you pray for comes to pass. And I believe that it will. And I pray that you don't let anyone rob you of your joy. Because I feel like this reading is just telling you, don't let this rob you of your joy. If it's confusing, sometimes confusion is no. So just take a step back and focus on where you want to go with your life. Thank you so much. I hope that this resonated with you. And leave a comment again, and we will be back probably in the next few months or so with these kind of astro energy check-in readings. Love you guys so much, and thank you for watching. Bye. Hello, Cancer. If your sun, moon, or rising happens to be in this sign, this reading is for you. Normally, I film these readings separately, but a lot of you suggested to combine them in one video, and I placed the timestamp. So if you're seeing this, then that means your sun, moon, or rising is in Cancer. And thank you so much for being here and showing this channel so much love. Give this video a thumbs up if you're excited about this. Like, granted, these videos don't get as many views as they used to, but a lot of you guys still love them, and this is just my way of still giving back. So you know, just all I ask is that you please give this video a thumbs up, and you comment and let me know what you think about it. It helps the channel. It helps with the algorithm. It really, really helps. So thank you so much. So we're gonna see how this goes. If, let's say, they don't really get that much love, then you know, yeah. But this is gonna be your reading, Cancer, sun, moon, or rising, and I just want to see what's coming up for you guys. Ask and you shall receive. Your wishes are going to be fulfilled. If you've been feeling a little bit unsure. Yeah, okay, so, okay, I feel like you guys need more of words of encouragement than anything, because I'm just going to focus on these three cards, like what I'm picking up on. I feel like you guys have a lot to look forward to, or you should be proud of yourself in regards to how far you have come. Because it has not been easy. For a lot of you, it's been emotionally very taxing. It's been emotionally very difficult. And for some of you, you're probably still in a relationship or not understanding why a relationship or something did not work out. when you gave so much of yourself, or maybe you understand why it happened in the way that it did, and there's some sadness that's still looming about what could have been. Spirit just wants you to kind of I don't want to say let it go, because I understand that it takes time to just accept things for what it is, and detachment happens on its own. That's a new thing that I've learned. But honestly, Cancer, for this in particular, I'm going to say you don't deserve to be hard on yourself, not when you have the power to win, not when this can really turn around in your favor. Because Nine of Cups, I don't see this as in a past position in your reading. I see this is the energy you're in right now. This, I feel like a lot of you guys are praying and you're calling this in. You want better for yourself, but there's fear that it's not going to happen. There's fear that you're not going to experience that breakthrough. You're uncertain, but at the same time, you're defending everything that you got. You're fighting back, but you're unsure if you're going to win. That's why the Seven of Wands is here, right? I totally get it. But the illusion of the Eight of Swords is that he's actually not tied up with swords all around him too much. There is an opening. If he realized that the rope around him is not that tight, and that he can wiggle it off and take off the blindfold and realize that the sword is not circling around him where he can't walk away, but it's all an illusion that we create when we're fearful of what comes next. There's so much power, and wait a minute, it's not as tight as I thought. Oh, look, I removed the rope. Oh, look, the swords are not really covering my way out. I can walk away from this. I can take a step back whenever I want. But I'm the one that's binding myself to this way of thinking, to this situation, and I can shift this around. So this is a friendly reminder, Cancer, that you can transmute this. You can turn your pain into power. You can take this as a learning lesson rather than a defeat. Food for thought. Just something to consider, Cancer. Yeah. Ace of Wands here as well. This is a new, fresh beginning. This is something that you're passionate about. Go for it. If it's about starting that business, if it's about working towards something, you're back in school, studying, this is a beautiful time for you to prove that you can fall, but you can get back up and keep going. You can deal with something coming at you that was brought into your life to destroy you, but you can prove that not only are you going to win, but you're going to demonstrate and show why you won and why they thought that you were going to lose, but you ended up proving them wrong. So Cancer, do this for yourself. I wouldn't even tell you to do this so you can prove a point to other people, because honestly, their approval doesn't matter and you shouldn't care. And I don't think that you care, but I feel like you need to care about proving this to yourself, or you should care about proving this to yourself, because you can do it. You are capable. You have everything that's needed for you to be successful in this. And like, can I just wrap up this reading for real? Because you got the Lovers. You have to make a choice, because the Lovers is not about, oh my God, my soulmate. No, the Lovers says, I am making a choice that is rooted in what it is that I believe in. Right? You're not trapped. You're not in this thing where you can't escape. And I feel like sometimes when we're deep in something, we forget that we can just, oh, wait, I don't have to do this. I can just leave. Even divorce, as tedious as it can be, not saying that you guys are getting in a divorce or anything, but as draining as it can be, even divorces reaches a conclusion and it ends. That's the truth. If you push at it, eventually it will get finalized. Something will happen where it has to get finalized. If you drag it out, then it will just be what it is, a divorce that's pending. But if you finalize it, then it's done. So Spirit is saying, are you going to finalize this thing so you can focus on your blessings, so you can focus on what you're really trying to manifest and call in for yourself? King of Cups, and the answer is yes. It's the gift that keeps on giving. This is such a positive message for Cancer. So I feel like Cancer, you have been just kind of dealing with the highs and the lows, whether it be family or career. And I just feel like you are very, very focused on a shift. You're working hard towards it as well, because Nine of Cups, wishes fulfilled. Your wish is my command. This is exactly what you pray for. There is some fear here. There is some fight back, feeling like the earth is shaking beneath your feet. Am I going to be able to beat this? Am I going to be able to turn this around? And the answer is yes. The Ace of Wands is like holding a magic wand. It's like holding the Elder Wand from Harry Potter, the most powerful wand. Like, you have this in your possession and you're acting like you're going to lose, Cancer. I mean, respectfully, I just feel that it's just not fair to yourself. It's not fair to yourself to assume the worst. You know, it's also not fair to yourself to stick around for something or someone that isn't loving you or pouring into you or giving you what it is that you deserve. Cancer, this should be the time to get that up and started. Create that exit plan, create that business plan, create that goal that you have to call in what it is that you deserve. Now, on the flip side, a lot of you are going to, like, if you're single, if you're open to it, you guys could be meeting someone new. Like, some of you guys are kind of like holding on to stuff that doesn't really need to be there. Or this person, this energy, whatever you're holding on to, it's actually creating a lot of, the word I want to use is blockages. And it's not letting things flow into your life where it's going to meet you where you're at. So again, I get it. We don't want to let certain things go or let the idea of someone go. But I promise you, the moment that you accept that you may not get what you deserve out of whatever that this is, you make space to get everything that you do deserve in your life. Because you're not making space for what's not giving back to you. You know what I mean? So that's why the Seven of Swords is here. Like, you may be fighting this ongoing thing that isn't really necessarily worth it for some of you. But what is worth your time is turning this around, recognizing your worth, being passionate about what you're debuting to the world, because I feel like it's going to be received very positively. I feel that you're going to be receiving a yes more than a no. And I feel that you've been working at this for a very long time, the Eight of Pentacles. And the fact that the Lovers is here is divine. It's beautiful. It's the best card that you can receive because you made a choice. And the choice that you made to choose yourself or to choose better, that's what's going to give you what it is that you've been praying for. So this feels like, in my opinion, for Cancer, a friendly reminder that this isn't the end. This is just the beginning. Even when you drive down a street and there's a dead end, are you going to just park the car there and cry because there's a dead end? No, you reverse the car and you find another way out. That's it. You find another way. And the King of Cups is actually the universe giving you that opportunity, giving you that blessing, giving you that clear path. Yep, the Star. Honestly, Cancer, I don't feel like you have anything to worry about. I feel that you're actually on the right path. Yep. Again, like, can I just wrap this up? Because I don't feel like you have anything to be scared about. I don't. Some of you guys could even feel like who you're crying about is the love of your life. I mean, he or she is a part of your story, but it's not the end. And that's so, I get it. That could sound a little dismissive. I'm a Capricorn, right? I'm sorry. I'm not trying to sound dismissive. But it's just, I just feel that you haven't met the love of your life yet. You haven't experienced the best days of your life yet. And you're whatever, some of you, not all of you, because some of you understand the assignment and you're experiencing the blessings and you're benefiting from it. I see travel for a lot of you. I see you guys shifting. I see just recognition too. This could be a beautiful time for you guys to start your businesses or start posting more on social media, because it can get a big boost. Like, some of you guys could go viral. A song could go very well. So for a lot of you understand the assignment. A lot of you are really getting into your power right now. But it's been a long time coming. right? We're reading for a big group of Cancers. Like, we can't just put everybody in one box because everyone's situation is different. So for those of you that have been doing the damn work, there's a reward. Honestly, honest to God, all of the water signs are receiving rewards. All of the water signs are getting good news. All of the water signs are about to have the last laugh, really, because it's been just kind of like an up and down thing throughout the year. All of the water signs are getting something out of this, but it's only if you shift into that positive mindset. The moment that you give energy into what is depleting you, what's hurting you, what's not making sense to you, then that's you not benefiting from what is actually surrounding you right now. And that is good fortune. That is blessings. And I just don't want you guys to miss the boat. I just don't want you guys to miss the bus. And here's the thing, even if you miss the bus, even if you miss the boat, Spirit is saying, it's okay, there's another one coming in 3 hours. Get it together. Okay, you missed that one, there's another one coming up in 3 hours. The message here is one will show up every few hours, every few days, to get you to understand that you don't have to stay here. You don't have to continue this on. You don't have to accept this. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do. You don't have to sacrifice nothing. You can just start over and it's going to work out. Literally. It's going to work out. It's going to work out. It's going to be okay. So I hope I'm not sounding insensitive, because I'm actually very sensitive towards all of you, because I get it. I understand, but it's working out in your favor. And for those of you that know that it is, disregard everything else I just said, because you get it, you got it, you're good. And this is the green light that yes, it's going to work out. And yes, you should go for it. And yes, this is what you have manifested and what you have prayed for. So get excited about life again. For those of you that have been putting the work, right? And you had a healthy level of detachment, and you were very clear about the type of relationship, the type of connection that you want to call in. So you're going to be receiving those rewards for a lot of you. But to those of you that may still feel deep in the pain of it all, or why is this happening, or why is he or she not doing X, Y, and Z? A friendly reminder that you don't have to stay in this space. The Wheel of Fortune is destiny. This was meant to be. This connection ending, this opportunity not turning out in the way that you want to, a shift happened because you've actually outgrown whatever that this is, and you're being called to take that first step towards what it is that you actually deserve. I'm just saying, Cancer, I mean, all of your cards are so just inspiring. Literally, I just don't want you guys to think that you're stuck or you're doomed, because it feels that way. I get it. But it's not going to stay that way. And it starts with you making that decision. Whether that be you're going into rehab, whether that be you're getting therapy, whether that be you're going back to school, whether that be you're planning towards moving, you're planning towards traveling to a place that you've never been, you're planning towards, you know what, I want to start dating again. Whatever that is, it starts with you making that decision. But it doesn't start when you're deep in despair or trying to force something to work and feeling trapped. 8 of Swords. So, you know, it's gonna get better with time. 9 of Pentacles. I mean, the cards just keep getting, and the cards just keep getting better and better and better and better for you guys, because that's what Spirit is trying to convey to you. That you're not doomed to this. This is everything that you prayed for. Yeah, victory. Yeah. For you. This is absolutely for you. Nope, God did not miss your home address. This is a breath of fresh air, honestly. Yeah, indecision. Spirit is calling on you to make the decision, because the indecision card is reversed. So that means you have to make this decision rather than staying in the clouds of whatever that this is. For Cancer, this month, be very, very mindful of spending. For the rest of this year, honestly, be very frugal, be very mindful of your spending, okay? Try not to put yourself in unnecessary debt by doing unnecessary emotional spending for some of you. But overall, the sun shines bright in your reading. Hostility card is showing up reverse, but it did want to show up upright. So that means try not to, yeah, this is the love life. This is whatever that's binding you. Yep, this could be love or fight, whatever that's binding you. Understand that this is not a forever thing. This is a chapter. This is a moment, but it's not concrete. It's not forever. Okay? Now, of course, as humans, we can make decisions where bad things become concrete. You have the decision to not make this an everlasting thing. You can shift this and turn this around, whatever that this is, for the good. I have so much optimism. I have so much faith that this is going to shift in your favor, because it is. Literally, it is. It is. You know, I get it. Three of Swords. It hurts because you thought it was going to be one way, but it turned out being something else. But the world talks about it's time to move forward. It's time to let this go. You got to shine your light. And whatever that you have to offer, it is needed. People want it. You're needed. The love that you have to give, someone will reciprocate that. But for now, walk away and release literally what no longer serves you. Take however much time you need to process, to heal, whatever. But for a lot of you, it's out of your control. Focus on your family. Focus on your children. Focus on the people that love you. Focus on your dreams. Focus on growing. Like, that is where you're going to see a lot of your abundance. Not this dead end. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Move forward. Eight of Wands is fast movement. It's moving forward. So that is the reading, guys. Thank you so much for tapping in. Leave a comment down below if you're a Cancer. I would love to hear it. And thank you so much. And we'll be back another time. Bye.